And of the devils were those who dived for him and did work other than that. And we were of them a guardian. Meaning it was Allah who was making the shayateen, the devils, follow the command of Sulaiman. وَأَيُّوبَ إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ. And mention Ayyub when he called to his Lord, أَنِّي مَسَّنِيَ الضُّرُّ وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. Indeed, adversity has touched me, and you are the most merciful of the merciful. Ayyub a.s. was also given hukm, wisdom, and ilm and knowledge. So we responded to him and removed what afflicted him of adversity. And we gave him back his family and the like thereof with them as mercy from us and a reminder for the worshippers of Allah. What was the reminder? Scholars say the reminder for the worshippers of Allah is that worshipping Allah, being sincere and upright and conscious of your ibadah, does not mean that you have less blessings of the dunya. Because it is said about Ayyub alayhi salam, if you see her story, that he was incredibly wealthy, very wealthy. He owned much land, many animals, many vineyards, many orchards. And he had a wonderful family. And he had all the blessings that you could think of the dunya. Then when he was given prophethood, he went out to his nation and he conveyed the message to them. And they said to him that, Ayyub, we understand you can worship your Lord because you have all of this wealth and somebody else can do the work on your land, somebody else can do this for you, somebody else can do that for you. So it's easy for you to worship Allah. We are different people. We have many demands. We have different types of lives. We cannot do what you do. So Allah took away from Ayyub alayhi salam all the blessings to the extent that even his family, his children were taken away from him, and only his wife remained. And it is said even right at the end, even she was told to leave him. And the entire time, Ayyub alayhi salam remained patient. Meaning that he did not ever say anything that was displeasing to Allah. He did not complain. And we see his words, وَأَيُّوبَ إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ أَنِّي مَسَّنِيَ الضُّرُّ. Adversity has touched me, and he mentions the mercy of Allah. And it is said that when he was, eventually he was given back everything and more than that. Even more. And more blessings to the extent that gold was falling down upon him. Like bits of gold were falling down. And this is how many blessings of the dunya he was given. And mention Ismail and Idris and Dhul Kifl, kullum min as-sabirin. All were of the patient. And we admitted them into our mercy. Indeed, they were of the righteous. And mention the man of the fish when he went off in anger. Who is the man of the fish? Dhannun, Yunus alayhi salam. And when did he go off in anger? At the disbelief of his people. His nation did not believe. And so he turned away and left them in anger. And this was against the command of Allah. And thought that we would not decree anything upon him. And he called, فَنَادَى فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ أَلَّا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنْتَ سُبْحَانَكَ إِنِّي كُنْتُ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. And he called out within the darknesses, there is no deity except you, exalted are you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers. And the darknesses were the darkness of the sea, the ocean, and the darkness of the whale, and the darkness of the belly of the whale. So we responded to him and saved him from the distress. And thus do we save the believers. And it's a story of hope. It shows that though he committed wrong by leaving the nation, and though he ended up in a situation which was completely dark, literally as well, dark, not just figuratively, literally dark too, still Allah answered his dua. So someone, if they've sinned, if they've done wrong, made mistakes, they can still call out to Allah and Allah will always respond. And mention Zakaria when he called to his Lord, my Lord, do not leave me alone while you are the best of the inheritors. So we responded to him, and we gave to him Yahya, and amended for him his wife. إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا يُسَارِعُونَ فِي الْخَيْرَاتِ وَيَدْعُونَنَا رَغَبًا وَرَهَبًا وَكَانُوا لَنَا خَاشِعِينَ. Indeed, they used to hasten to do good deeds, and supplicate us in hope and fear, and they were to us humbly submissive.